Saddened to report that the body discovered here this morning at Woodlawn Park appears to be that of 16-year-old Jholie MOUSSA. Her family has been notified, and our detectives are investigating this as a homicide. Fairfax County police officers were out here this morning conducting a search in the park for a second time, hoping to find Jholie alive. Just around 11 o'clock this morning, one of our officers discovered what appears to be her body covered by leaves and debris. The body has been taken to the office of the Chief Medical Examiner, and we are awaiting positive forensic identification. However, preliminarily, detectives believe this is the body of the missing teenager. They were able to tentatively ID her based on appearance and a tattoo. Right now, patrol officers are securing the scene here, and they will remain here overnight. And our detectives are pursuing leads in this case. When we have a positive ID, we will release that. And when we can release more about this investigation, we will do that as well.
What led you to search the park here for her body? And when was the first time that you searched?
This is the second time that we've searched Woodlawn Park based upon investigative leads, and detectives and officers came here today to try and find Jholie alive. We're not going to get into the specifics of what led them to this park at this time.
When was the first time this park was searched?
I believe it was a few days after she was reported missing, but I'll need to confirm that for you.
Jholie, you had said originally that detectives did not believe that Jholie was in danger, and now this is a homicide case. Where is that disconnect? What led up to that determination?
The night that Jholie was reported missing was Saturday, January 13th, about 6:30. We learned that she left on her own, and there was no apparent sign of anything being wrong, no signs of foul play whatsoever. She had left her home on her own.
But she had been Snapchatting with a strange man, left with no bags, no nothing, and never came back. And police, the family believes that police didn't take their concerns seriously enough, I think.
Detectives spent the weekend with the family and had been to the home 4 times since she was reported missing. They've worked very closely with the family, and they have conducted countless interviews with both family and friends in this investigation. We also want to thank the FBI, who partnered with us, Prince William County Police, who were out here today helping us search, as well as the Fairfax County Fire and Rescue Department, and our law enforcement partners in Norfolk, where we also pursued leads with the hopes of finding her.
Why wasn't a missing person report put out immediately?
There was a report of a missing juvenile runaway. Our understanding was that she had voluntarily left her home on her own with no signs of foul play, and was classified as a missing runaway juvenile.
Were there any other physical searches for Jholie besides the first time that this park was searched? And if not, why not?
I will check for you on whether there were more than the 2 searches in this particular park.
So what's the difference between the classification for a runaway or a person who you believe to be just regularly missing? I'm just trying to, for parents who may be watching this who say, okay, my kid has been missing for a few days, but there may be some signs that she may still be around or she's a runaway. When should they be concerned? I'm just trying to, for their purposes.
We'll get you the breakdown between the definition of a runaway and a missing person, but her classification was a missing juvenile runaway based on the facts that I've shared with you, that she walked out of her home voluntarily and that there were no signs of foul play.
So they can assume she ran away. FOH.
that Jholie was missing had tried to downplay the concerns of the family, that she didn't bring clothes with her, that she was talking with somebody that may have been suspicious. Why did that happen, and is there a sense that not enough urgency was given to this case?
Detectives have been working this case since the moment it was reported to us. Jholie disappeared or left her home on Saturday, January 13th at 6:30. She was first reported missing to us on Sunday. At that point, which was a holiday weekend, detectives began doing interviews with the family and began their rounds of interviews with friends as well. In some cases, those friends cooperated with the investigation. In other cases, they did not. So there has been an intense amount of work done by our detectives, and that work will continue as we are working the scene tonight and will throughout the weekend and until this apparent homicide is closed. We'll keep you posted on any other updates in this investigation as we get them in, but for at this point, this early in this investigation, we're going to leave it at that. Thank you very much.
Is there a male suspect or person of interest that's an acquaintance of Jholie's?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So sad. Rest in peace, Jholie.